Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's 9 a.m. on a Monday, and it's time for Coffee with Coach DaniBee. Thanks for joining me. This is the very first Coffee with Coach DaniBee. So I hope everybody has their coffee mug. Let's start the morning with a sip together. Now I have to tell you, I have pumpkin spice latte in here from Starbucks. Now I don't even know if it's legal to drink pumpkin spice in September. Aren't we supposed to wait until October? I feel kind of guilty about it. But I've been drinking this since 7:30. This isn't my first sip, everybody. So let's sip our coffee together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, thanks for joining me today. I've decided to start Coffee with Coach DaniBee to connect with my community. I realized that I focus so much on the kids and connecting with the kids and sharing my philosophy with my students that I tend to neglect my parents, right? The other 50% of my community, especially virtually. It's not like you guys are coming to my house and picking up your kids after school, right? Like, I don't get this personal connection with you guys anymore. So this is a way to be able to connect with you, to be able to connect with the teachers and the coaches. I give lectures and presentations, and I kind of do the lectures and presentations and then peace, never see you again. So in this time where we need this connection, we're craving this connection in this time of COVID, this is a way to be able to do that. So thanks for tuning in, and I really want this to be a community. I want you guys to comment, disagree with me. Let's have a conversation about these really difficult topics that I'm going to be giving you guys. And if you interact with any young, impressionable minds, then I want to hear from you. And let's be a community together where we share our experiences, our struggles, our successes, our joys, all together. So today I'm going to talk about the phrase perfectly imperfect and the journey to get this mug. If you see on my mug, it says perfectly imperfect. Now, it was quite a journey to get this mug. I knew that I needed a mug for Coffee with Coach DaniBee, so I went mug shopping at the mug store. No, I went to a craft store, and I hate craft stores. I don't like the smell. I'm not a crafty person. I needed a chalkboard, so I went to a craft store, but it smells like fake flowers and like styrofoam is everywhere randomly. But anyway, they had all of these mugs, and I needed to choose a mug that represented who I was. They had mugs that said diva. They had mugs that said queen bee. I am the queen bee, but that's not really what I want to represent here. And they had this mug that said, "Be awesome today." And naturally I said, well, that's the mug that I should get, right? That's what I want to represent here on an early Monday morning, like, be awesome today, everybody. But right next to the mug was this perfectly imperfect mug. And I had to make a choice. Well, I went with the safe choice. At first, I picked up the Be Awesome Today mug, and I got in this massive line in the craft store. And I had this internal struggle as I was standing in line. Can I be vulnerable and show people that, hey, I'm imperfect? Or do I want to do the safe option of, hey guys, be awesome today? Well, what I started thinking was, well, what if we're not awesome today? What if we have struggles and failures and, when your day is tough, what are you going to do about that? And is it okay? And I think the DaniBee message, what I'm trying to spread, is that yes, it's okay because we're all perfectly imperfect. Let's share our struggles and grow from them. DaniBee's is all about setting a growth mindset and everybody learning. Teachers, coaches, parents, we're all learning. So that sets a great foundation for our children to know that even as an adult, you're still going to be learning. You're still going to be growing and setting that growth mindset. So guys, I got out of that massive line halfway through, and I went back and I got the beautiful mug that's in my hand, the Perfectly Imperfect, because it's okay not to be awesome today. We can all strive to be awesome today, and we should strive to be awesome, but it just might not happen. Then I took that and I went one step further. Do we share that with our children? Do we share our failures, our mishaps, our weaknesses with our kids? And I think we should. I think we need to connect in a human way with our children and really make sure that we're teaching them that it's okay to fail, but this is how you react to these failures. And it's a teaching opportunity to your kids. If we're just trying to be perfect and trying to gain that respect by, you're gonna listen to me because I never mess up. I'm the adult, I know everything. Instead of, oh wow, I really failed you on that. I'm sorry, like I'm still learning. So what if as a parent we said, you know, I don't know how to be a great parent for you when you are giving me a tantrum like this. Can you help me? When you're throwing this tantrum and you're really upset, I don't know what to do as a parent. Is it okay to share that vulnerability with them? I don't know as a coach, when you roll your eyes at me, I don't know what to do with that. But you know what? I roll my eyes sometimes. And that's something I'm working on. So sharing that vulnerability with them connects us. And then they say, oh, well, if she's having a problem with rolling her eyes, then maybe we can work on that together. And maybe we can keep each other accountable when we do mess up. So I think it's really important to share our weaknesses and our vulnerabilities with our kids because it's showing, it's creating an opportunity to teach, right? It's teaching kids how to get above that. And it kind of closes the gap from adult to student and brings their skills more attainable for people, right? When they see you struggle, like what I do in my gymnastics class, I'll be in my left leg split and I'm like, ooh, this is really hard for me. Wow, I'm still practicing this. Well, my coach is practicing still. That makes me feel better, right? Like she can't do it still. That's all right. Like I'll keep practicing too. So you've just taught them a very important lesson of growth and continuing to learn. So guys, that's my quick, I'm trying to keep these below 10 minutes. I love to talk and I could talk all day long about this subject. And I have a lot more to say in my notes, but I don't want to go over 10. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your cup of coffee. And I will be here next week. Please comment and give me suggestions on topics. I would love to talk about things that you are interested in. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great day and be perfectly imperfect. Bye.